Picture some cool music here, like boop 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 boop. Psh. Welcome to UpTilt, your weekly source of gaming news and pop culture fun times. I'm Trevor.
Yeah, I'm more the pop culture side.
And who are
And
you?
this is my cat. You can barely see him on camera because there's a black shirt on my elliptical. And I'm Ed. I have 10 HP.
10 HP. Oh dear.
Out
We're
of
losing them.
100 Out of 147.
What's the math to get your HP in real life?
Well, I hope it has something to do with body weight.
I'm going to try and look that up real quick.
Oh, yeah. Figure it out. Let's all do
How
our
to
HP.
calculate your HP in real life.
Double
Multiplying
body weight,
the
baby.
amount of force in pounds by the speed in feet per... Oh, that's horsepower. I forget. How dare I forget that HP could be an abbreviation for anything else. Okay, let's see. Health points. Or should I do hit
Real life
points?
health points. Real life hit points.
How much HP do you have IRL? This is from a D&D post on Reddit. I am both
Oh,
mortal
what's
and
the-
immortal until proven otherwise, so it lends to reason that I have both 1 and infinite HP. I have often thought about that, like, what does 4 out of 10 HP look like in real life? That's half of your health points.
Oh, you are dying.
You're messed up. No, that's just for D&D. I want to know, how do I calculate it in real life? So it's got to be like, so hear me out.
Well, every RPG has their own mathematics.
That's fair. Should we just make our own right now? Like, what?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So
Well, let's do this because I'm a bigger guy. I'm assuming that I would be more of a tank, and I could
Sure.
take more of a hit.
yeah,
You
that
know,
makes
my
sense.
endurance is pretty high. So I would base it off of. Well, that wouldn't work because if I base it off of body weight, that's not necessarily. You know what I mean? Because like a real big person would have a lot of HP, but like you'll wind them real fast.
Yeah.
There are like Vale's at the gym right now. They probably have a lot more HP than both of us.
I haven't. Well, no, that's not true. I work out at home sometimes. Like,
I go to the gym. Look at me.
look at me. Where are the rest of the drive? Okay. No. For real though. Let's take like a very mathematical approach to this. You're right though.
Okay.
You're right
Do
though.
that
I
for a
do.
living.
I do think that, weight plays a factor in it for like tankiness, but also like your years gotta mean something. But also, there's like 80-year-old dudes that are like still muscle men or like bodybuilders.
Yeah, they're gonna live longer than I am.
Yeah. So that's like, that also plays a big factor in it too. So I was gonna say like past 50, you start taking a hit. Like there's got to be some kind of negative,
Well, that's when you become
multiplier.
a wizard.
And then you just start all your stats over again.
Mm-hmm. You respec.
I was gonna say you reroll. Maybe this is harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, let's just do something really simple, like half your body weight times 2. That's just your body weight.
Half your body weight plus your age. No, because then like a very old
Well, then we
person
have
is
to
just gonna
figure
have.
out- We have to figure out like what our mathematics system would be in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's because like you could go from one RPG where someone has 30 HP, and that's a lot. You get hit for 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Or you could go to a different RPG where someone has 500 points of HP,
You get hit for
but
30
they
points
get
of
hit
damage.
for 30 to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what are the biggest dangers in real life? Let's start there.
Okay. I'm losing.
Anxiety. That's a big
Got it.
one for me. That's like, okay, let's see. Anxiety, that's like DOT. So it's like small, but it does like tick damage, you know?
Yeah, it does tick damage, but the problem with anxiety is,
It's also a debuff.
yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just bad.
Yeah.
You're
It's
more alert. +1 initiative.
there's potions for it, but it only pauses it for a couple hours.
I have that. It's called a Wellbutrin.
I don't know. Other big problems. Guns. That that could range anywhere from like 1 damage to like your whole health bar. So that's very wide range. We're not really working on any scale with that.
Yeah, I don't know about this conversation.
Yeah, maybe hey, you hear about that Persona leak?
Persona 6 leak.
Yeah, so
Is that an official thing?
it's gotten a
Or
lot
is
of
it
news.
speculation?
It's
Also, okay,
is
so
let me ask you this real
Persona 3
quick.
was blue, Persona 4 was yellow, Persona 5 was red.
Yes.
When you're looking at speculation, it's a lot of guesswork, and I would be like, it's gonna be green just by thinking about that.
Let's rule some colors out here.
It's not gonna be a bunch of mixed color. The first mixed color you make is green.
And let's see. There's like
It's not
6
gonna be
colors
purple.
in the rainbow song. You already did red, yellow, blue. Yeah,
Well,
you
it's not gonna
like you
be.
said, primaries are already done.
It's not
Also,
gonna be in the red spectrum.
gotta ask, do the color motifs play any like major significance in within the context of the game?
As far as I can tell, no. They just look real good. They have some really good art designers in that series.
Oh, I can 100% agree with that. I don't even like I've played collectively 146 minutes of Persona games. I
Yeah,
should
we talked about this.
I
You
should
should
go
play
back
them
and play
more.
them. I think I would like them too, so I really should go back and play through
Well,
them.
you have Game Pass. Play Reload.
I did start that. I played 40 minutes of that.
Thing about Reload is it's just Persona 3 but Persona 5. So play Persona 5.
What does that mean?
It means they took an old game and they made it a new game.
So what Okay. Do all the games like play similarly though? Like it's all the same.
Incredibly.
Okay. And it's just like the story that changes then.
Yep.
Okay. Well known Sega insider Midori has now lent even more credence to the theory, having claimed that the much anticipated JRPG will indeed have a green color scheme in an April 8th tweet.
So my thing about leakers is after Pokemon Legends ZA was announced, every single, not just in the Pokemon community, every single leaker in the history of leakers lost credibility.
Because that was such a wild,
It came
like,
real far out of left field.
yeah. Nobody predicted that, which is fair. I appreciate that.
There's probably was a couple people that predicted it, but nobody that was
No, I don't
nobody
think
that
I don't
was
think anyone was guessing that. Based on the reaction of everybody online being pissed off at it.
I
I'm so excited for it.
need it. I need it. Oh, I could play Pokemon Legends Arceus on stream.
Again.
I love that game.
I know you
It's
do.
so good.
I know. It is good. Still need to fully finish it. I finished like the mainline story, but there's still more stuff I need to
I'll
get
be
done.
finishing that Pokédex.
You'll finish it again before I do.
Well, I'll stream it this time. Catch me on Thursdays and Sundays, right here, playing video games.
Speaking of the Pokemon Legends games, though, like, how do you feel about like their art style compared to like the other mainline games?
Say that again. I ripped my jeans just now.
You ripped your pants?
My pants ripped.
I was gonna start singing the ripped pants song from SpongeBob, but for some reason, once I was afraid,
I feel
I was
exposed to the world.
terrified. How do you feel about like the comparison between like the art styles from like mainline games to the Legends games.
Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon art style, and they should only do cell shading from now on.
I think it was great.
Pikachu looks incredible in that game
You
and is
only care about
actually
Pikachu.
viable. Love Pikachu.
Rightfully so. He is like the mascot of the company. It makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? Growing up is realizing Pikachu should be the mascot.
He literally is though.
I'm sure that if I look around here long enough, I'll find something Pikachu.
Don't you have a Pikachu like right behind your chair?
Yeah.
The
I
sleeping
also have
Pikachu plush?
this Lego, this Mega Block set.
Nice. Heck yeah. I have one of those. I have a Bulbasaur. Hang on. Let me get mine. I'll show you mine.
There is a Pikachu over
Ta-da.
there.
I also have all my little Nano Block Pokemon figures back there. They're behind my computer. I had to make... When we moved into this house, I was told I could only have, like, one wall to hang up all my stuff. And it's directly behind my computers.
That's not fair.
I mean, to be fair, I have the entire portion of this side of the room covered in all my cool stuff. The only bad thing is you can't see it like you could in my last setup. Yeah, not that like Pokemon is specifically realistic in its art style, but like you and I have historically been on the same page that like good graphics or like realistic graphics does not mean good graphics, you know?
That's also my thing. I think that realism in video games is actually bad.
Exactly. Like I'm not playing a game to experience realness or to experience real life. I
Yeah, I
want
don't
to
want to
put
run around with
animals in small
realistic art.
balls.
Dirty.
Yeah, well. But yeah, that's like I want it to be cartoonish. Like I don't want to have to okay, to be fair, I play Stardew, but it's a pixelated game. Like that completely negates any remote level of realism for like doing work, I guess. I just don't understand why people want great graphics. I feel like it if anything it draws me further out of the game. I'm trying to think of examples of where the realism is appreciated.
Dragon's Dogma 2, because it's just enough.
Yeah, I think like I feel like the want of better graphics kind of peaked around like PlayStation 3 and whatever Xbox came out at that time too.
Yeah, I don't like realism. I like anything surreal actually. Give me an art style.
Yeah, instead of just people.
And I don't mean like I need everything to be anime, but for example, pretty much anything cell shaded looks great.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a game with just normal people, but still make it cell shaded and make it look fantastic.
Just make it look nice. Yes, get the imagination going.
Give me, like every Dragon Ball game is all cell shaded. And I think those look great, even.
Yeah, I mean they hold the test of time too.
Honestly, they should just switch the animation style for the show into like
No, they should not.
cell
3D
shade.
anime is bad.
Yeah, like, did you enjoy like Ruby?
No.
Okay, I never got into it. I think one of our friends tried to convince me to get into it, and I didn't
They
like
did
the
release an
3D
official
models.
anime though.
What's that?
They released an official anime of it,
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
which
the one
looked
on
really,
Netflix,
it
right?
looked really good.
R.I.P. Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, what a nightmare.
I don't know. I didn't really follow Rooster Teeth that much, but like it
I did
sucks.
when Red
From
versus Blue was a thing. Remember that?
I do remember it. What that was a thing. I
That
do.
show was so funny, actually.
I went back and tried to watch Red versus Blue like a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
it probably did not age well.
It didn't age the best. It's definitely if I had to put it in like humanizing terms, it gets bi-weekly visits from its family in the nursing home it lives in.
Is it more or less offensive than Ghost Stories English dub?
Less.
Okay, I can't think of anything more offensive than that.
How did you, real quick, did you ever get into the Assassin's Creed games?
No,
No? Never?
no. I played Assassin's Creed 2. It was fantastic. I tried 3. Was awful, and I just assumed the rest of the series. Was
Wait, like the actual third one? Because you know it was like Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, and then there were spin-offs of multiple spin-offs of 2,
I
and
mean
then
3.
the third one. Okay, the
I mean
third
number
one was
3.
bad. It should have been good. It could have been good, but it was bad.
Number 2 was the best and only good one.
Yeah, so apparently the
Oh,
pirate
no.
one
Are
is
you
good.
about to tell me that you're a secret Assassin's Creed fan, just
No.
like you're a big God of War fan?
Oh my god, calm down with that, please.
I'm never gonna let it go.
Relax. No, I'm not. I was just gonna recount like the one thing that happened in an Assassin's Creed game that like sold me on it, like when I first played the second game, and I was playing it. Actually, I played it at the same friend's house where I started playing God of War.
Birds of a feather.
I was just on a mission and I had to chase this guy down, and I finally caught up to him, and it was at the top of a staircase. In it, I pressed the button to like jump on him and to take him out, and I just landed on his back at the top of the staircase and then rode on his back like a skateboard down the staircase. And I just thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, that timing was perfect, and I
What
loved
made
it
you think of that?
because we were talking about Assassin's Creed.
You brought up Assassin's Creed.
Do I need to go back down my train of thought to justify this? Okay, good.
No, because your HP is getting low. Your anxiety DOT.
I don't have my potion for that though. Oh my god. No, hang on. So I brought up Dragon Ball Z games earlier, just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that they made a game for the movie, the terrible movie that they made, Dragon Ball Evolutions?
I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, Trevor.
Okay, but you are at least aware of the fact that that movie was terrible, correct?
No, I
No?
don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay. So
The
let's
live action one?
Yes.
Okay, they made a game for the live action movie.
Yes. So
What'd they
Dragon
change
Ball
Goku's name to? There's no way his name was Goku. Was his name Goku?
Yes. Even
They didn't change it to like
Even-
Garrett or something.
no, even Son Goku.
They named him Son Goku,
Yes.
and he was a white guy.
Yes.
Huh? I'd be like, I'd name him Garrett, or like Greg.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that would real quick, IMDb score 2.5 out of 10. Good.
Is that
It was
higher
terrible.
or lower than Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Well, let's find that out too.
Why is that a tongue twister, by the way?
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blart Mall Cop. I spit on my screen when I said that.
Don't do that. Let's see. IMDb score
Paul
for
Blart
Paul.
Mall Cop.
5.3 out of 10. Way to go, Paul Blart.
Really? How about Paul Blart Mall Cop 2?
Good question. They made 3, didn't they?
There's no way.
4.4 out of 10 for 2.
What?
Nah,
thought that was
nah,
like-
hang on. Change.org petition to make Paul Blart Mall Cop 3. Oh my god, that would be
I would like to sign a
fantastic.
petition that makes any more Paul Blart Mall Cop illegal.
What was the plot of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2?
Who knows? Here's my thing. I thought that Paul Blart Mall Cop was like historically the lowest rated movie of all time.
No.
What is?
Lowest rated movies on IMDb. Number 1 is the Disaster movie from 2008.
Oh, that's fair. Any of those parody movies we can skip though.
Yeah.
I need a serious.
That had a
movie that-
1.9 out of 10. So Dragon Ball Evolutions is pretty close. Presumably. Okay. Number 2, Manos, The Hands of Fate. Don't know what that is. A cult of weird, horrible people who gather beautiful women only to deface them with a burning hand. So just a weird movie.
I like Venom.
Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Oh, I've seen this one. Oh my god, it is bad. It's really bad, actually. They have like taxidermied birds on wires that they just like fly around like bad puppets. It's really
Not
bad.
like the birds.
No, not like the birds. Not at all. Number 4, actually, okay, so Birdemic had a 1.7 rating. Super Babies 2, Baby Geniuses 2.
Baby Geniuses 1 was a great movie. I
That had a
watched that movie a
1.5.
lot. Baby Geniuses 1?
No, no, no.
Oh, Super Baby
Wait,
Geniuses
hang
2,
on.
the two coming of the Nintendo.
Oh, wait, so there's no like order to this. That's so bizarre. Oh, sorted by IMDb ranking. Smolensk is the worst movie, which I think is a Polish movie. It looks like it. It has 1.2 stars. Let's see what it's about. An inspired story of people affected by the 2010 crash of Polish Air Force Flight 101 in Smolensk, Russia. Fiery reporter Nina won't accept the story she's been given and is determined to find the truth. That gave me nothing. But like,
Hmm.
the summary of that doesn't sound like the worst.
Should we do a watch party of the worst movie ever made?
It's Smolensk, apparently. And it doesn't like,
I don't want to do that. That sounds like a waste of my time.
yeah, hang on. But what about the second worst movie of all time, according to IMDb, which has a tied rating of 1.2 stars? It's called Daniel the Wizard, and the cover of it looks quite funny. Evil assassins want to kill Daniel Kubelbach, the third runner-up for the German Idols. Hang on.
Oh, it looks like it's shot like pornography.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that until you said that.
Yeah, I can't watch that. It'll make
Okay.
me.
What's the next worst movie? Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Put Christ back in Christmas.
Yes, I've been saying.
Oh my god. Hang on. Food
We're
Fight.
gonna watch
No.
Food Fight.
We need to watch Food Fight. That's the one we need to watch. Cuz I've seen someone else watch it and holy guacamole. It's
with
bad.
with the nerdy, what is that? A dolphin?
It's the tuna from the
Oh my god,
Chicken
tuna,
of the
yeah.
Sea. But look, dude, the big names in this: Eva Longoria, Charlie Sheen, Hillary and Haley Duff, Wayne Brady, Christopher Lloyd. Crazy, crazy big names. Jerry Stiller, Ed Asner. That's crazy. They had such big names on this. Why did these people choose to do this movie? I never understand when like super big popular people take roles like this. Do they do it because they also think it's funny? Or
They've got to. There's no way otherwise because
or
it's
are
not like
they
they need to
hurting
do.
for so much money?
Eva Longoria is not hurting for money. There's just
Yeah, that's fair. There's just no way. Dude, okay. We should watch this and just where is it streaming? I need to
Is
know
this
right now.
becoming a movie podcast?
No, it's pop culture, and we're just gonna do a watch through of this, and you know we'll pause it at some points and maybe add some commentary.
Anytime you have to laugh, take a shot.
You know,
Sorry, this is
I'll
a
spend
family-friendly podcast.
I'll spend
Anytime you
$2 on YouTube to watch that.
feel the need to laugh, pause the movie and laugh. That's like taking a shot for kids.
Yeah, I guess. Let's circle back to the Dragon Ball thing though, because that's where how this all started.
This all started from Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah,
There's a game for Dragon Ball Evolution.
yeah, but I was just gonna lead that into like bad video game adaptations.
PSP.
Why do they feel the need to do that? A bunch of movies just have terrible video game adaptations. And why are they always so bad? What is
Why are
it?
Chi-Chi and Bulma fighting? They don't fight.
I don't know. They're friends.
Piccolo? looks wild.
Yeah, I know. Dude, it's terrible.
Why does his hair look like that?
Because how
Is that
else?
Master Roshi?
Probably. No, wait. Oh
There's
no,
a
there
gun?
there is a Master Roshi. There's guns in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of guns. Akira Toriyama loved guns.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Have you looked at Akira Toriyama's just like regular art?
That's not like Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest.
Like, yeah,
No.
so good. So much attention to detail. So many lines. Lots of like
Okay.
futurism,
Not
like
Dragon
retrofuturism.
Ball. What should I search to find it so it's not Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest? All I'm seeing is like all Dragon Ball stuff.
I mean, I just searched Akira Toriyama art and finding things that aren't Dragon Ball.
Okay, well, this wasn't quite what I meant when I searched worst video game adaptations. Number 1, or number 20 on this list of 20 is the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993.
What? That movie's great.
And the Street Fighter movie from 1994. And Rampage from 2018. I'm going to skip a couple of these because.
Wait. There's a video game adaptation of the Super Mario movie from 1994.
No. That's. Wait, are you telling me that or asking me that?
Or you're saying movie adaptations of video games, and that's where Mario came from?
No. So my original thing was I was saying that when movies come out, there's a decent amount of movies that decide to make video games that release alongside it, and those adaptations are terrible. The video games
I'm an
are.
anime fan, so I know already.
But this list that I clicked on was like the opposite. It's movies based off video games that are terrible. There's a Double Dragon movie?
Yeah? You've never seen it?
No.
They do this in it.
I never watched.
Who did
I
that movie?
did see that. I've never seen the Monster Hunter movie. I'm kind of curious to watch it though.
And that's the one that's got what's her name? She's Russian. She's hot.
Jake Gyllenhaal was the Prince of Persia.
Mila Jovovich. Yes. Mila?
Why?
Mila Jovovich? Double Dragon movie. I remember watching that as a kid and watching it a lot.
Okay.
Got Alyssa Milano in it. Oh, I love Alyssa Milano.
I don't want video game movies. I want movies. Okay. For example, just the Harry Potter games. All of those were terrible. They also made, like I said, a video game of Dragon Ball Evolutions, which is like, why? In what? It was for PSP, which I heard you say PSP earlier. I don't know if that was in reference to the fact that that's what it was. Just it makes zero sense to me. Why would you do that? Like, it's already a good arcade fighter.
Things are
Why?
made for the masses. I'm pretty sure in like a week or something like that, a Fallout series is about to come out.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I think on
it's
Paramount.
okay. Yeah. Oh shoot, hang on. Oh, there is a book that I've read when I was in grade school, and
It became a movie.
that became a movie and a video game. I'm pretty certain, and I feel like it was in line with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but it was like
Artemis
a separate.
Fowl.
No,
Dang. I don't think there's an Artemis Fowl video game yet.
the Spiderwick Chronicles. That's what it was.
You know, I heard the Spiderwick Chronicles video game was actually really good.
Really, I will say that I did love the books. The movie was bad because they did that thing that the movie adaptations should never do, which is combine multiple books into one movie.
You can't blame movies like Spiderwick and Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe becoming video games because they have a demographic that will absolutely get the money to be spent.
Oh yeah, children.
So like yes, exactly. When a kid is like, "Oh, Dad, they made a game about this movie that we've been watching every day. If you buy it for me,
I won't make you watch the movie.
The movie every day."
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
adults like us who watch the movie every day. Where did you hear that the video game was decent?
Maybe I made it up.
Maybe.
There's a really good chance that
Actually,
I made
hang
it up.
on. 97% like this video game based on
Okay.
Google users. But to be fair, Google
It's not like
reviews.
they're 6 years old anymore.
I can't fathom being 6 years old leaving a Google review for anything. Although maybe now.
Boy, did I want to. I think Matt and I watched the Double Dragon movie together. I also
Oh,
played
that
the
would make
Super
sense.
Nintendo Double Dragon a lot.
Movies had also made video games? Maybe. There's a Fight Club video game? That was probably
Yeah,
bad.
actually, yeah, I played it. It's on Xbox 360.
Hang on the flip side, a lot of Disney games. Really good. The Lion King? That was a great game.
Aladdin was good. Platformers are easy. There was the Experiment 626 game that was really fun. I remember it being fun.
Say that again?
Experiment 626, where you play as Stitch while he's escaping the Earth to Earth.
Earth. Ooh, hang on. Back to the Future video game. Well, 1985 video. That had to have been like an arcade game, right?
What was
the Back to the Future game? It was not.
Pinball?
No.
Like an Atari game.
No, I think it was a text-based game.
Those seem hard to make.
The Amstrad CP. It was released on the Amstrad CPC, which is a series of 8-bit home computers produced by Amstrad. Maybe it was a PC game, but it would have been. I can't imagine playing an 8-bit Back to the Future game. That feels weird. Oh yeah, and Lego Star Wars. Maybe I need to backtrack my opinion on this. Maybe they are good.
The Lego games were actually really fun.
Yeah, oh no. I think most of them were very fun.
I actually like I like the Lego games that aren't based off of other franchises. There was like a Lego racer game where you could get out of your car. And there's nothing I like more than like when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground came out and you could get off your skateboard. Loved that.
I mean, I feel like that's a natural progression because especially on a skateboard, when you're 2 inches off the ground, why would you not be able to just hop off and walk around sometimes, you know?
But the Lego game did it right. Underground and American Wasteland did it right. I think American Wasteland was like my thing. Because you could do like backflips and stuff.
Yeah. There was a How the Grinch Stole Christmas video game.
There is a Nightmare Before Christmas Devil May Cry like game.
What? Hang on.
Where you play as Jack Skellington. And it is allegedly, I've never played it. It is allegedly very good.
I did see there was literally a category on here that was like Tim Burton video games. Yep, video games based on works by Tim Burton, right there. The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, or the Pumpkin King.
I don't know. I think Oogie's Revenge because you get the slime thing.
Oh yeah, I can tell just by the cover of it that this is the one you're talking about. That was released in 2005 for North America.
It was allegedly very, very good.
Maybe find a very legal copy of it and stream it.
If I was going to find legal copies of games, I was going to play Dark Cloud.
I don't know what that is.
That is an RPG, Zelda-like, where you have to rebuild the world. Pretty fun game.
That's a lot of work for one person.
It's fun. You get like party members and stuff like that.
That actually, yeah, just you describing that sounds very you. Oh my, ew, gross. There's a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory game.
I wonder if that's good.
Probably not. Well, let's look at the rating real quick. 39 out of 100 based on Xbox. Hang on, real quick. Why does Metacritic have different ratings? I guess like different platforms perform games differently, but like PC version of Charlie and Chocolate Factory, 26 out of 100. Xbox version, 39. Also, props to them, I guess, for testing out every single platform for the game.
You know what? They had so many Game Boy Advance games come out. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out. Follow me at twitch.tv/translations. Also, if you're new here, please make sure to follow us. We appreciate all the follows, and we love all of our listeners/watchers. But we will catch you next week otherwise for another episode of UpTilt Podcast. See ya!
Bye.